Welcome back to the Crooked Smile podcast, brought to you by Macca Media. I'm your host Cam, joined by Gianni. And
Hello.
today we got a special guest, Fletch, on.
Yay.
Hello,
Welcome,
everybody.
Fletch.
So
One of the
gonna clap
best
for
guys
me.
going around. One of
You
the
did
best
it for
guys
me.
going around.
Oh.
I think everyone would agree that Fletcher Gardner. No one really has anything about any bones to pick with him. He's just one of the nicest guys going around. So very good guest to have on.
We love
Today.
your work,
Thank
Fletch.
you. Thank you.
Love your work.
But
I'm excited.
yeah, so I thought we'd just quickly get into Sunday thoughts because Gianni, once again, has had a big night. So
Not surprised.
Oh, don't say that. You're exposing me. Well, mine isn't actually got anything to do with that. My Sunday thoughts this week, but we'll play the sting. We'll play the theme music.
well, is it a sad one or is it a happy one?
I don't know. It's an inquisitive one, and
Okay.
I only came up with it in the waking hours in the morning, literally when I first got up and you guys arrived at my house, and my cat Pepe was sitting on the couch. You guys got to meet Pepe, and I was thinking, imagine being able to communicate with animals. What would they say? That's my Sunday thoughts. That's all the best I could
It's
come
a
up
quick
with.
one.
So, no, because I was just thinking, like, what would cats say? What would dogs say? Dogs would be really like, you know, master, but I feel like cats would be like, piss off kind of thing, you know? What are your thoughts on that? What would Daisy say, your dog? What would Daisy
My dog's got
communicate?
My dog's got dogtism, bro. It'd probably be thinking
is a-
skiddy butt boom butt or something like that.
Skitty button butt up. This is a terrible Sunday thoughts. Once again.
We thought we'd get you into the conversation, Fletch. So we've prepared you some rapid fire questions.
Warm you up. Yeah.
Oh.
There's only
Yeah.
6, 3 from each of us. So you got yours ready?
I got mine ready.
All right.
Hopefully no wind questions.
No,
like we
no
did
wind
before.
questions.
Ben Simmons or Josh Giddey?
This is a hard one. Like, I
Mate,
love
you got
Josh
rapid
Giddey.
fire, rapid
Josh
fire.
Giddey, minus the controversy.
That's interesting one. Good for you or Bad Idea Right by Olivia
for you.
Rodrigo? Okay, good for you. Nice
Big
choice.
spoon or little spoon?
Little spoon.
Okay, well, you're Fremantle or Northbridge?
Oh,
Don't think.
Freo.
Yeah, nice.
And your favorite podcast?
The Crooked Smile podcast with
Nice.
Gianni and Cam.
And I've still got one more.
Oh.
You can think a bit more about this one. Who would play you in a movie about your life, Fletcher?
Noah Schnapp. Apparently he
Noah
kind of looks like me.
Noah Schnapp
Yeah.
from not Game of Thrones.
From Stranger Things.
Squid Game.
Someone said
Stranger Things.
that I look like.
can-
There's a TikTok.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, there's a TikTok and I saw it and I was like, oh, that really looks like me as well.
Really?
So,
Was it a girl
Yeah.
that was telling you this, Fletch?
no, it was a friend. It was Will, my friend Will.
Even now with your head shaved, you look like Noah
Lewis?
Schnapp?
Yeah.
Mate, he's coming on the pod
Yeah,
soon.
I know. It's exciting.
Even with your head shaved, you look like Noah
No,
Schnapp?
no, not with the hair shade.
Is that why you shaved
So
your head?
why's your head shaved, Fletch? Why don't you tell us why
Well,
you're
Campbell, can you stop interrupting me, please?
Shut up.
This is actually quite
No, it's annoying.
interesting. So one day, Gianni and I were like,
Sorry.
oh, we should do Movember. So we're like, yeah,
We
let's grow
should.
the mows out. And then Gianni's like, you know what? We may as well put a Movember page up. And I was like, stuff it. If we hit $1,500, I'll shave my head. And
Yeah, I wasn't
get-
as dedicated. I was just more on the moustache side of things, but
you shaved it.
I shaved it as well.
Shaved
It
it.
didn't look very good.
So a bit of context for people listening that didn't tune into our previous episodes, which if you haven't, you should. But Gianni and Fletch, along with another bloke, just did Movember and raised quite a bit of funds as a team, and it was pretty impressive. And then Fletch shaved his head, and
Yeah.
well,
he's
yeah.
looking
So
good,
yeah.
man. He's looking good with the shaved head.
I
think.
started
That's
off with
nice.
I
So
started
easy.
off with a bit of a donation base, and then Fletcher said he was going to shave his head, and then started blowing me out of the water with donations, like. And your dad as well
Yeah,
decided
so
to shave his head.
Yeah, my dad did it as well because he's on his his forehead's getting bigger every year. He's not losing hair. His forehead's just getting bigger every year. But yeah, he was just like, stuff it. All his friends are pretty much bald anyway, so they were like, we'll donate $300 if you shave your head. And he was like,
Awesome.
stuff it, I'll do it. And then 2 of them donated $300 each. So it was $600 out of the 2,775 25 or
Yeah,
35.
so as
or
a
something
team,
like that.
it was about $2,735.
Really good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
most of that was from Fletcher.
It's team,
but I was in the team.
It's
so
a team
it's
effort.
good.
I'm not taking any.
Yeah, take all the credit.
No, I'm not taking.
Even Tim beat me in the end, and he didn't even shave his head. And he's in Morocco now, so
Yeah,
Well, I'd quite-
living it up in Portugal.
I'd quite
and
like to see
Morocco.
you do a shaved head, Joe.
no, I think
I
I
would
would look
love that.
terrible.
I think you look
That's- I'm
pretty
too
good with
Do
a
vain.
a
shaved head.
poll or a vote, like one of those voting things for Gianni to shave his head.
Comment
I'm
if you
too
want to see
vain.
Gianni shave his
Yeah.
head.
No, I'm not going to do that.
1,000 followers special. Something like that.
Could be waiting a while, Fletch.
You never know.
Yeah, if we get 50,000 views on this podcast, I will shave my
Say
head.
it now.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Moving on.
I think we'll get into our person of the week.
Person of the week. And Fletcher, you can kind of butt in where you'd like, all right, and say, make any extra comments or any other context that you think might be important in these
No
people of the
worries.
week. And then we'd like to have your judgment on who is the person of the week. Because Campbell currently, I believe,
Is winning
2-0 up.
1-0.
2-0 up.
So person of the week this week. Before we get into it, we'll announce the results from last week. So last week, Johnny had Mariah Carey.
That was this. Can I
Very
just
basic.
Sorry,
very
can
basic.
I, before you go any further, can I just preface this by saying I really don't know what I was talking about last week because I really dislike Mariah Carey and I don't know why I picked her. I was going to choose Santa Claus. So, yeah, just imagine that I picked Santa Claus. Anyway.
And I had Walmart icon Gail Lewis. And
Jay Lewis.
So the results from Spotify poll on YouTube were 7-2 in favour of Gail Lewis. Thank you to the 9 people out there that voted.
Well done. Thank you, guys. They're probably from all over the world
So
as
that,
well.
that leaves me 2-0 up in person of the week, and I think I'm going to keep going strong. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep this streak alive. So it's your turn to go first this
I'm
week.
really struggling to find. Okay, person of the week. So when we were watching Napoleon, there was a trailer before Napoleon came on. There was a trailer for a new movie coming out. It looks really exciting. It's the Ferrari movie, and obviously the main character is Enzo Ferrari, who was like the grandfather, the godfather of Ferrari. He was the guy that started it all.
I'll
but he's
make you an offer
played-
you can't refuse.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. He's played by famous Italian actor Adam Driver. And Adam Driver
He's not Italian.
Good suit.
Adam Driver, for all my knowledge, is not Italian. So he's managed to pull. He also played Maurizio Gucci in the House of Gucci movie. So he's managed within the span of probably like 2-3 years to pull the roles of 2 very famous Italian people. So I don't know what it is, but I'm very impressed by Adam Driver's ability to pretend to be Italian. So Adam Driver, Italian, question mark?
Yeah.
And he also hosted SNL. So that's my person of the week. I think he's a very talented actor, and I'm very excited to see him in the Ferrari movie.
All right. Well, my lame person of the week first.
That was a good
audience,
person
if you're
of the
listening.
So sassy today, Campbell.
My person, my person of the week is Nick Kyrgios for joining OnlyFans.
Oh, I saw that.
So I've got some quotes from him about it. So Nick Kyrgios is a famous tennis player for Australia. Bit controversial.
And he withdrew.
controversial,
He
but,
just withdrew from the Australian Open as well.
and he's just announced that he signed a massive deal with OnlyFans, and he'll be hopping on OnlyFans. And for one, I can say that I'm not excited about it because I don't use OnlyFans. But yeah, so some quotes from him where athletes can no longer just show up on the field. We have to show up online too.
Wow.
And then launching OnlyFans was a no-brainer. So I've got to say that's got to be my person of the week. And
Can I just add that that's not OnlyFans? He's literally
Yeah.
getting on there and he's like talking about tennis stuff and just vlogging his life.
but
So,
apparently there's the
I
intimate
don't know
side
if
of life
you-
as well.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it's weird. All of a sudden people are going on OnlyFans and not doing what it isn't that.
I
isn't that-
don't know how much.
I don't
got
know.
such
I don't know anything about
reputation.
OnlyFans Fletch. So,
Fletch, have you got anything about OnlyFans?
what's your
that you know?
experience with OnlyFans, Fletch?
Have no experiences with it,
Good
but
answer.
there's a bit of a reputation of OnlyFans, so it is a bit weird that he's jumping on and
Massive cash grab.
yeah, it's just.
I
the
thought you were
biggest
about to say
cash grab.
massive something else. But
No. Massive tennis racket. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Maybe we'll have to subscribe.
no,
No.
but I think
Expensive.
Probably.
Yeah.
So that's my person of the week. Audience, you know who to vote for.
I think Adam
Keep the
Driver.
winning streak alive, 2-0.
I think Adam Driver. Anyway.
Is that the time?
Fletcher. Who do you think? Who out of those two? Out of those two pitches?
You know what? I kind of like Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Nick Kyrgios. Yeah, he's good. It's actually close, but I'm gonna say Adam Driver.
Adam
this
Driver.
week.
Great guy. All right.
Sorry, Campbell.
1-0 to me.
You really hurt my feelings by doing that, Fletch.
Sorry.
All right.
Anyways, is that the time already? Cam's news. Cam's news. Cam's news.
So cringe.
Cam's news. Cam's news. This week in Cam's news, GTA 6 trailer released. 134 million views as of today after a 10-year wait. 12-year-old steals forklift truck and a police chase endures for over an hour while he hits 10 cars. And then
Ryan Gosling in Drive.
a driver in the... Well, he's not a driver yet, but a driver in the UK has failed their theory test 59 times in a row before passing.
Wow.
And then I've got some other celeb breakups for 2023 that I was going to list out, which may be a bit depressing. But we'll get into the first one. So GTA 6, 10-year long wait, probably biggest gamers event.
Ever?
I would say so. I mean,
Bigger
100
than Fortnite, OG
massive.
Fortnite?
in half a week, 134
Yeah,
million views on
unbelievable, honestly.
YouTube, which
Do you
is
play
crazy.
GTA 5, Fletch?
No, not really. I played it a few
Neither.
times, but it's just so different to anything else. So it's kind of cool.
Like, what is it
So
like about
anticipated,
walking
though.
around? And because I swear,
It's just
whenever
like a
you watch
free roam.
GTA, it's just
Yeah.
free roaming. But apparently, there's missions that
No,
you do.
there's like an online and an offline version.
Oh.
And the offline's like a crazy long
Mm.
story that's like 60 plus hours or something.
Wild.
Damn.
And then the online's just super fun.
I wonder if Lionel Messi will be in it
Yeah.
because it's
same.
set in Miami.
Vice City.
Imagine if there's all these memes about just Lionel Messi walking down the street in GTA. People
And
hitting him
then-
with a car.
Yeah, so in Michigan, a 12-year-old boy who is yet to be identified by the police, at about 6 p.m. after a school day, a forklift truck was left outside the school, and he hops in it,
It's literally GTA.
looks in the
Literally
center
GTA.
console, and finds the keys, this 12-year-old, and then starts driving through Michigan in a forklift with the police chasing him for over an hour, hitting 10 cars.
Imagine seeing that.
That's literally Ryan Gosling in Drive. Kaminsky
Yeah,
Night
so I
Fourth.
thought I'd keep in the theme of driving, and then the next one would be,
Adam Driver.
how can you fail 59 theory tests for driving in a row?
Do you know anyone that failed their theory test here for their L plates?
No, I actually don't. I think, but it's also one of those things. Like the questions don't change. So how are you failing it 59 times? Like,
I hope to God this person doesn't have
It's
like a learning
impossible.
disability.
yeah,
We're
no.
just dunking on
We'll
them.
keep it on the down low. We'll just say 59 times is a lot.
I reckon they're deliberately doing it to get on the news.
What's
Yeah.
24 pounds per test, which is 50 AUD. So like, how
Oh,
much money would that be?
It's a lot.
Hopefully 60th time lucky.
$3.5 grand or something like
It's
that.
not the sort of person you want on the road as well, though. I wonder if that guy that drive the forklift will ever get their driver's license.
Well, probably better.
Well, if he
driver
knows
than
how to
this
drive a
person.
forklift at 12 years old, he's probably better than the
You
person
can
that's
dodge a
failed all
wrench,
their
you can
tests.
dodge a ball.
But I'm just thinking as well with this 59 attempts. Why would you want people to know about it? Like,
So you can get on the news.
Well, apparently the person hasn't identified themselves and doesn't want to be
Ah.
identified. But it's like,
Batman.
I don't know, it's seen in the news over there or something, and it's spread to Australia. And then this one could be a bit sad, this last
Play
bit of the news, but
Celebrity breakup.
I was having a bit of a browse, right? Having a bit of a gander.
What celebrity couples have we lost this year?
Hugh Jackman and his wife of 25 plus years have divorced.
Isn't she like 25 years older than him as well?
Natalie Portman and a 11-year marriage, gone.
With who?
Don't know.
Some guy.
Justin Trudeau, 18-year marriage, gone.
Really?
wow.
Goodbye, Canada. Although, in next week's podcast, we'll have a Mr. Culture on Canada, which will be pretty wicked.
Yeah.
And then Sofia Vergara, the Modern Family,
Yeah, Modern Family.
She broke up with Jay.
marriage over. And then Yellowstone, Kevin Costner, 18-year marriage gone as well.
Some big hitters.
Some big hitters.
What's going on with marriage?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Marriage.
What?
That's an Office reference.
Oh,
That's the
right.
scene where Michael Scott goes. He does like 4 wedding speech intros because he doesn't, just in case one doesn't hit. So he goes, as the no, sorry, don't worry.
Oh, brother.
Don't worry.
I feel like that was probably a you had to be there moment.
That was a massive you had to be there moment. Yeah.
All right. Well, next up, we've got a thing called Do You Know Me? So,
It's the first time.
first time, new segment. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to take turns. We've got 3 little kind of really, really quick personal anecdotes. And then you guys, or like me and you, have to guess
So
if it's true or not. So it's kind of like 2 truths and a lie, but every single one could be true or false.
bit of context. I've been very good mates with Fletcher for a while, and so have you, Campbell. So Fletcher might actually be better at this than you, which is could be a surprise. You never know. Because I met you in year 6, I reckon.
Yeah, year 6. I knew about you.
Year 6.
Heard
And
you
knew
were the-
about me.
I knew
Do you
about
think he
you.
was a bit of a
We're
teacher's
in
pet
the
as
same
well?
class.
Rumors fly.
Rumors fly.
Teacher's
And the
pet?
year 6 basketball court.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything.
Give me the dirt.
No, there is no dirt on Gianni. Honestly.
So I met him the year afterwards in year 7, and we talked about this in the first step, but he's maths class teacher's pet.
That's because I had the teacher was Italian, and she liked me for that. So we bonded.
Nice.
Oh.
Because I knew you from like all my JDC
Didn't
mates.
say anything.
Yeah, I remember Fletch used to absolutely kill us in hockey when you played for
The Minky.
when you played for Mount Claremont.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was the good old days.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
there's this little guy just running around everyone, absolutely destroying everyone.
Well-
We couldn't do anything about him.
What do you mean by little guy?
He's grown up now. He's big and strong now. Big,
I was
strong,
quite
athletic
short,
guy. But
wasn't
There was a bit of controversy last week with a bit of midget talk. So we're trying to steer clear, but
Yeah.
we're
good
kind of
idea.
lucky.
you
'cause,
literally just said it again. You're not supposed to say
You meant
that
to call them
word.
short. No, what's the
well,
proper little people?
it's fine because that audience is kind of small.
Yeah, what's the
Anyway.
breakdown on height? Vertically
Vertically
challenged.
challenged.
That's
Thank you, Robbie.
Anyway, so we'll get into it.
Can we go first?
Yeah.
All right.
So when I was in year 2, I went on a field trip with my primary school to the local library, and they were like doing like an artist painting book, and like going page by page, and it was a picture book, and we're all sitting in front, and then there was some artist painting of a nude woman, and I yelled out vagina and got kicked out of the field trip.
So can we make it that we can ask you like 1 or 2 questions about it, and you have to follow it up?
Yeah, sure.
All right. What library was it?
Town of Cambridge.
Fletcher, you get a question?
No, I already know it's true.
Yeah, it's a very. I think
I
it's
know
true.
it's
I
true.
definitely think it's true. It's the sort
It's
of thing.
too
It's the sort of
specific.
thing you would do now, and still.
Yeah, it
And
is.
Still. Zing. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't think you've changed much since then either.
Year 2.
Since year 2.
All right. Well, do you want to reveal at the end or reveal now?
Reveal now.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Second one.
Well, you're
I'll
second.
go. Okay. So I have competed in the Australian Championships for surf lifesaving.
I know.
True.
I'm gonna say false.
True.
Just looking at your facial
You
expressions.
want to ask any questions?
No, it's true.
Where was it?
Scarborough Beach.
Oh.
How old were you?
Would have been 14, 15.
Did you have a 6-pack?
No. I've never had a 6-pack.
This is a toughie.
Except a 6-packs of beers.
Crickets.
Crickets.
Okay,
So
so
what
I'm
do you-
gonna
what do
say
you- what's
I'm gonna
your-
guess true.
I'm gonna say false, but I think it also.
I would say true.
It's true.
Oh,
And
damn.
the thing is, where I was trying to catch you is you don't have to qualify for that. So you can literally just rock up, but it is the Australian Championships. So I got absolutely smashed.
All right.
All right, next one.
So when I was little, I used to get into the wars quite a lot with my body. So I'd constantly crack my head open on things, split my face open.
Vietnam War.
And false. I got so many stitches that at one point Child Services was nearly contacted because if you get a certain amount of stitches within a 6-month
What?
period, then it's an automatic red flag to Child Services, and then you get
That can't be real.
and it nearly happened twice.
See, how would you know that? How would you know that if that was not true? Is what I'm thinking here, Fletch.
That is so specific.
Okay, so
So
okay,
maybe I'm
last
just
one.
a genius
they
at
got,
this game.
They got red flag. They got red flagged. So they come
No,
to the
I missed
house.
it by 2 weeks.
Oh.
For the third lot of stitches within the 6 months was 2 weeks afterwards.
How did your parents feel about that?
Well, they were scared, obviously.
Shit.
It's going to get taken away. Orphaned.
They were probably excited.
Orphan fan base out there, please subscribe.
I'm just looking at Robbie's face right now.
Yeah, I'm
He
trying to
wouldn't
read.
know.
He wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know. He's
Um,
just a camera boy.
I'm going to say, okay, so the sensible thing would be say it's true, but I'm going to say false because I feel like
I'm
gonna say
messing with
so.
you.
I'm going to say false as well.
True.
yeah,
Wow.
damn it.
Nearly happened twice.
Should have got
Wow.
that.
You seem very
Alright.
proud of that.
Yeah.
I got dropped a lot as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah,
feel
Dad
like
dropped
you-
me on the stairs once.
Shout out, Mum and Dad.
It makes
Shout out Mum and Dad.
it makes
My mum, great supporter of the show. Dad still hasn't watched an episode yet. Yes.
lol. Anyway, when I was 12, I
No.
competed. No, play it. When I was 12, I competed in a junior sailing team competition and came 5th.
False.
Never heard you sailing before. But I'm going to say true.
How old? How old?
5th.
12,
What yacht club?
Royal Freshwater Bay Yacht Club.
Oh, got
What
the
boat?
Royal as well.
Sandfly.
Okay, it's false.
Yeah, that's false.
I don't know what boat it is. I was 12 years old. It
All right, was it true or false?
was false.
I'm
I
two
went-
for two. I'm 2 for 2, baby.
I went
I'm not doing
sailing
too
like
well.
I went sailing like one time and I got hit by the boom and fell in the water and didn't want to go sailing again.
Did you do the one at school? You guys both did it.
Oh,
yeah, and then
yeah,
they let
no.
us wrestle at the
That was-
very end
It's
at
the
the
most
beach.
bizarre
Wait,
experience.
who wrestled what?
So, do you remember this?
I don't think I was in your class.
For us, because we sailed so well, they let us have a bit of fun time when we banked up on the river, and then like there was like 20 of us, and we all were told that we're allowed to wrestle and have a bit of wrestling in the shallow water on the
bizarre.
riverbank. And I remember this one kid, this board, I'm not going to name drop, but I dunked under really, really hard, and we're all wrestling and having a bit of fun. And he got so mad, and he's like charging after me, swinging at me like right as they're wrapping it up.
You're an idiot.
Thanks. It's not a great day
Why
for me.
would they let you wrestle? That's like the last thing that school should
All
be
right, my
doing.
last one. I'm the youngest of 6 siblings.
Well, who knows? There might be other siblings out there.
Yeah, long lost siblings.
True or false?
I know that Robbie's younger than you. I'm going to say true.
I say false.
Why would you say true? You obviously know
Because
it's
you're
not.
obviously the youngest. If Robbie's younger than you.
What? All right, so that's false.
Oh, fuck, damn it. I thought I had it. I said the
I
F
can't
word.
tell if you're being
I'm
serious or not.
joking, obviously.
He's a bit like my dog.
That's not very nice. You've been dropped on your head numerous times.
And look,
And it shows.
what doesn't
All right.
kill you makes you stronger.
All right, last one.
Nice.
Please
I-
watch my podcast, Dad.
I have met and had a drink with Chris Judd and my dad.
Oh, I feel like
Ooh.
this might be false because it was with someone else, but he's saying Chris Judd to make it.
What?
You said you had a drink with him.
Well, I had like a fucking lemon lime bitters or something, and dad
Oh,
had
yeah.
a drink with Chris
What year was
Judd.
this?
This would have been when I was in year 9, I think.
When
And
he
we were
was
at
playing for
Crown.
the Eagles.
We were at
When
Crown
was it?
Perth. No.
The Crown.
Yeah, in his bald stage. I've got a photo with him. If you
Mm.
want to show you it.
I'm going to say false.
I'm gonna say true.
It's false. I have met Chris Judd, but
I'm 3 for
Yes,
3,
I'm
baby. I won
hopeless.
this.
I've met Chris Judd. I'll have to get the photo up.
Yeah,
I look
show us the
terrible as well. But we didn't have a drink, unfortunately. I just got a photo with him and ran off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm good at this game.
Yeah, I'm just really bad
didn't
at this
win.
game, I
Voice
think.
crack.
Chemistry.
Voice crack probably 10 times today.
Yeah.
Same. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I got to try to find this
It's
photo.
all right.
Ready? Look at this.
another one. That's
I
awesome.
look
You need to send
terrible.
me that so we can
That's
pop it up
awesome.
on the camera.
Look at this. Anyway, great segment.
All right, so next up we
What
have
was it called? Who am I?
Do You Know Me?
Who am I?
Domino Effect.
Domino Effect. Whoop, whoop.
So Gianni, you know the Domino Effect segment yet?
Yeah, yeah.
So Gianni, last week, what was the domino effect you gave me?
How did Napoleon's defeat at the Battle of Waterloo lead to George W. Bush's presidency in 2001? So 1815 to 2001.
So I've had a bit of fun with this one. I'm going to start off with the Battle of Waterloo in 1814, which was
Is this going to be bad?
fought
Robbie?
in
1815?
1814.
I thought it was 1815.
Actually, it might have been.
Oh, I was at a quiz night on Thursday,
Oh, here we go.
and they asked, when did Napoleon die? And I got it right. But
1822.
1821.
Anyway, so the Battle of Waterloo.
1815, Waterloo.
The Battle of Waterloo in 1814 was fought south of
15.
Belgium in Europe, and it was Napoleon Bonaparte against. Why are you shaking your head?
Continue.
It was Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
It was Napoleon Bonaparte, and it was against the Duke of Wellington, who was commanding the English forces. And so the Duke of Wellington won that battle, and he served the British Army. The British Army had a rivalry with the French with various battles through the early 1800s. The pinnacle of these was defeating Napoleon in the Battle of Waterloo.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm back to Waterloo. So
Feels like we all
there's a famous ABBA song.
backwards, baby. Every part of me says,
What is going
go
on?
ahead. Sing it with me, Fletch. I
don't know
got
the
my
lyrics.
hopes up.
Can I just do my domino effect, please?
Okay.
So there's a famous ABBA song off Eurovision,
Yep.
which actually won Eurovision and became the #1 song at their 50-year anniversary, called Waterloo. And
How does that go? Can you sing a little bit?
Carl Magnus Palm, historian and writer from, I think it's Austria, isn't it? What's the Eurovision?
Sweden.
Sweden.
ABBA's from Sweden.
He wrote probably the most famous book about ABBA called Bright Lights, Dark Shadows, the real story of ABBA, and he wrote it in 2001. So
He's
a famous event that happened in 2001. A famous event that happened in 2001 was Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring coming out. And in Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, Orlando Bloom played Legolas. Orlando Bloom has also co-starred with Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp was born in Florida, and Florida in the 2000 election was integral in the Republicans winning the state, as they only won by 536 votes, with having to do a double recount to make sure.
against Al Gore.
So that's how George W. Bush won the election. Domino.
Wow.
Mic drop. Awesome work, Campbell.
I feel like we're getting better at this.
I don't.
Was that a combination? Was that ChatGPT, or was that a combination of Wikipedia and
Oh, it was all Wikipedia. That one.
Wikipedia is good. I think you have to do a bit of wiki golfing to do. Do you remember wiki golf? It was like a thing. So you pick something in. Then someone was talking to me about this, and it reminded me of it. You pick something in like ages ago, and you have to try and get to like a current day person or something in the
yeah.
least links as possible.
They used to be on
So if it's
TikTok
like
and
that,
stuff
it's
that.
like yeah, Battle of Waterloo, France, Paris, Prague, Jake Gyllenhaal, like I did last week. You know.
So your one for next week is
Yes.
How did the fall of the Roman Empire lead to Zach Galifianakis being between two ferns?
That's a good one.
Wow.
Love that show.
And when did the Roman Empire fall? Around 400 AD, somewhere around then.
Was there a link to that later on today?
That's a long time period to cover, but I think I can do it. Do you think I can do it, Rob? Do you think, Fletch?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Anyways, Fletch, so we wanted to kind of talk to you a bit and get the audience to know you a bit more. So we've got a bit of a question for you that we really want you to unpack and break down. So
I don't think I've seen this.
Kind of scared, but go ahead.
what is your ideal Sunday?
Oh, yeah.
Ideal Sunday.
Ideal
Oh.
Sunday.
Take us through it.
There's a bit of a Sunday theme on this
Oh.
podcast, so
Okay, so that was a weird sound.
oh, yeah, that's what you just did.
Why
Wake
did
up.
you have to do it as well?
Oh,
This is not a BDSM podcast, all right?
You know, there's like-
BDSM, ASMR, not BDSM. Do you know what BDSM is?
I do, and that's why I said it.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say ASMR.
That's because you're groaning.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, we visualize. wake up, you know, like in those movies where they wake up and they do the big stretch.
Yeah.
Do that.
You're a good morning person.
Yeah, I love my mornings. Head to the beach, quick dip, morning coffee at Clancy's, even though
It's not good coffee.
no, it's not good coffee. I
Clancy's
really hope none of them.
sponsorship, please.
It's a nice venue. Let's just say that. Maybe a muffin there if I'm feeling like I want to spend a bit more cash.
Bit naughty.
A bit naughty, yeah. Then
What?
head home.
British listeners, shout out.
G'day, mate.
Continue. Good day, mate.
Good day, mate, is Australian. I don't
No, but
understand.
they say it. Sorry. We're interrupting.
Anyway,
Back to your Sunday.
back to my Sunday. Head home. I've been loving my avo and toast. It's so basic, and
No, I love that.
I love an avo and toast, and I like get the feta. And
What
like
else do you
scram-
love, Fletch?
Bread. Bread.
I love.
Love.
Do you?
No. Continue.
Bacon.
Yeah. Awesome.
So that's my breakfast. That was a lot of detail for my
No,
breakfast.
that's
It's
good.
good. We
But I
like
love,
it.
my-
I love a bit of
I
detail.
love my avo on toast for brekkie. Yeah, then maybe I'm trying to think. Fortnite. Love a bit of Fortnite on the Sunday, especially if you're a little bit like unmotivated. Just pass the time.
But we don't like playing with James. James, if you're watching, we don't like playing
Who's
Fortnite with you.
James?
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, you can't talk about James.
But yeah,
Anyway.
Fortnite. Maybe a few drinky poos in the arvo, but
Drinky booze.
yeah.
OBH, CBH, Claremont.
I haven't been to the CBH or OBH in a while.
Vans.
Vans.
Vans. What?
What?
Vans, though.
Like the shoes or
No, the place in Cot.
The
you
cafe.
know you're
Yeah.
wearing Vans? Put your Vans on.
Yeah.
So what do you wear on your ideal Sunday?
Pretty much, this is my ideal Sunday outfit.
I love it. Birkenstocks
I
on.
love it. It's just so comfy.
Stock on, baby.
Yeah. But
You forgot
add-
one important part. You tune in to watch your favourite podcast.
do they come out on Sundays?
Yeah, no, he would have already listened on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly, Campbell.
You're loyal.
You listen again.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
So that's it. That's your ideal Sunday.
I'm just trying to think. Dad normally makes a nice dinner. He loves his
Yeah.
He loves his on Sundays we normally have like chicken rice or
Paella.
paella.
I'm a massive fan of Timmy
Paella-
Gardner. I don't know.
Paella
We'll
puppy.
shout him out. Timmy Gardner. Paella puppy.
Timmy Gardner, if you're watching, please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us. Printing. I don't know if I can do that. We might have to. But yeah, he's a bit of a master in the kitchen, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves the kitchen. Really, I don't really know how to cook because he's just like, he's very controlling in the kitchen. So it's just like,
Right.
for French class, I think like year 7 or 8, we had to make our own dish. Not sure
Mhm.
if you remember that.
Maybe.
So I made duck l'orange,
Orange
yeah.
duck.
but I actually didn't make it. Like, I was in the kitchen
That's
and he'd be
cheating.
telling me what to do, but I would do it wrong. And then he'd come in and be like, no, that's not how you do it. And
Where's the lamb sauce?
where's the lamb sauce? Yeah, pretty much. He's pretty much Gordon Ramsay, so he'd just overtake and then end up doing it.
That sounds
But
like
I'm not complaining.
my relationship with camera boy Rob, but just in life.
Explain.
No, I
Nice
just-
response, Robbie.
I just tell him what to do, and he does it with everything.
Like your little puppy dog.
Some could say my little puppy dog. Gianni stumped.
Skibbity bottom bottom.
Anyway,
Skibbity bottom da
love that sound.
So, Gianni, you've been missed once again with your the guest favorite segment from you.
Yeah, what about it?
I feel like it might be time.
Is it time?
It's time.
Sting it, Robbie. Yeah. Year of the week is 1949. What a time to be alive. Post World War II time. Yeah. What a crazy time to be alive. The world's just been ravaged by the largest, greatest war that's ever happened. Europe is destroyed. Germany is occupied by both East and Western forces. So the East is occupied by Soviet Russia and the West is occupied by the Allied forces. But yeah, Crazy time to be alive. We'll get into the research that I did. So, starting with songs, there's a very kind of niche genre here that you'll probably pick up on.
I don't think I know any songs from 1949.
Yeah, no. So we'll go. So number one song of 1949 was "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry" by Hank Williams.
Depression era.
Yeah, very sad. Second song, and you pick up on a bit of a theme here.
How do you know all these songs?
I just looked it up.
You sure you don't
Second
listen
song.
to them?
Maybe. Second song is "Lovesick Blues" by Hank Williams as well.
Hank.
I think he's got a bit of a niche here. I think he's the guy in the Elvis movie. You know how Elvis toured with someone? I think he toured with this Hank Williams guy, and then he'd come out before Hank Williams, and everyone would love him, and all the girls
Yeah, I
would be
do
like,
remember that
"Ah!"
actually.
But then like Hank Williams would come on and put people to sleep with the songs like "I'm So Lonesome." Anyway, third song is called "Drinkin' Wine Spodio-D." Spodio-D.
Why are you showing me your notes? bro?
Drinkin' Wine Spodio-D by Stick McGee and his buddies.
Stick McGee. It's a pretty cool name.
That's a different one. Fourth song,
Love that song as
Saturday
well.
Night Fish Fry by Louis Jordan.
Oh yeah, great song. Heard that as well.
Fifth song, The
Banger.
Hucklebuck by Paul Williams,
Yeah, I love
probably
that
a
one as
close
well.
relative of Hank Williams. And sixth most popular song was Riders in the Sky by Vaughan Monroe.
Yeah,
So get those into your playlist.
I'm glad I know these songs now.
I
Thank you
Movies.
so
listen
much.
to them when I get home.
Movies.
Or in the car home.
Yeah?
I put them on.
I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I'll write it down.
It's funny because it's true. Anyway.
It took a turn.
Movies. The Third Man. Adam's Rib. Sands of Iwo Jima.
Well, that
So
would be
there's some of the
pretty
top movies.
traumatic.
Sands of that'll be a nice war film for you. That would have been made like Iwo Jima was like in 1945.
Would have had a good
44,
set to film on.
45. All right. Deaths.
Famous events.
No, we're getting to the events. They come at the end.
I thought the deaths were the famous events for you.
Deaths. Amadeo Giannini, the founder of the Bank of America, died.
R.I.P.
Richard Strauss, composer, and Leadbelly, a famous blues guitarist. But births, this is good. Meryl Streep,
She just divorced as well. I nearly put her into
Really?
my divorce of
How old is-
2020.
She born in 1949, so what's that? That's
70 years.
73, 74 years.
Yeah.
She's old. Jeez.
Maybe they're all listening to that song, Sad and Lonely.
Yeah. Yeah, probably they are. There's a bit of a theme of this podcast is breakups and heartbreak songs. Yeah, anyway. Caitlyn Jenner was born in 1949. I didn't realize she was that old. Now Bruce.
Bruce. Yeah.
No, now Caitlyn was Bruce.
I'm not going to say anything.
Campbell.
Anyway, continue. Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen, George Foreman, perhaps the most famous, Pablo Escobar was born in 1949.
Pablo or Pablo?
Pablo. Life of Pablo. All right, and now into the event. So this is where it gets really exciting. So after, and this is where our history kind of side of the podcast really comes through. But
Love it.
as you would know, as a budding young history student that you were, there was the Berlin blockade, which is where the Russians tried to force, or the Soviets tried to force the West out of West Berlin by starving them, by building, no, what were they doing? I forgot the whole context of it. But anyway, they tried to stop the West Berliners from getting out of Berlin into East Germany. Or I don't even know the full story. I'm going to stop talking now. But the West went in and dropped supplies. So then they had the Berlin airlift. They went in and dropped supplies to the West Berliners so they couldn't be starved out. And then after that, there was the formation of NATO in 1949. So that was quite controversial. Australian citizenship was introduced for the first time somehow. I don't understand how that works in 1949, but anyway. The first president of Israel begins his first term. So Israel was formed as a state, which is interesting, and obviously there's a lot of context. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment with Israel, but I don't know if that many people would know that Israel was actually formed in 1948, and so there you go.
Wow.
There's some information. This is 1949, so not the same thing, but Gerald Kuiper discovers Nereid, a moon of Neptune. The book 1984 is published. What?
What are you doing?
Why are you laughing? Do you even know what 1984 is?
A year.
The book, 1984, by George Orwell.
Oh, is that the communism one?
It's kind of like
That's Animal
it's a comment
Farm.
about that. That's Animal Farm, yeah. August 29, the Soviets successfully test an atomic bomb. Skibbity button butt up. This is what they did. Skibbity button butt up. That's literally how it went. All right. West Germany is officially established as a Federal Republic of Germany in September. Shut up. I didn't laugh through your segment. What's your problem,
haven't
mate?
said a word.
You've literally just
Haven't said
laughed
a
the whole
word.
time. Get a laugh. And then, funnily enough, East Germany is established as the Democratic Republic of Germany in October. So that was 1949, and that is a stacked year.
That's
There's
a
a
big
lot
year.
going on, yeah.
I don't
And it
know
would really
half
have
the
been
stuff
nice. What was that, Fletch? Sorry?
I'm not a history
Guy?
kind of guy.
But
so
now
I
you
didn't-
are.
I now I am. But yeah,
Yeah.
big year.
It'd be nice
Really
if people
big year.
didn't laugh through the whole thing
It wasn't the whole thing.
and just try and
It was only
destroy
99%.
destroy the whole legitimacy of Year of the Week because they don't have segments that are as successful and loved by the fans.
I'm feeling a bit of heat in this.
Bit of tension.
a bit of tension.
Let's
Reminds
move
me
on.
of Fortnite.
What happened on Fortnite? No.
I just wasn't vibing, man.
Moving on. Moving on. Thank you for listening, everyone.
If you're still around,
Shut up, man. I had to listen to your rubbish Domino Effect.
You guys
is this
should be-
constructive criticism or?
No.
You guys should be
We should be
combining
gelling, I
and
know.
loving and
This is why you're in
gelling.
here. Don't touch me. This is why you're in here, Fletch.
Oh. Anyways,
I love you, Fletcher.
Love you too.
so I actually received a bit of positive feedback from this next one for next week. Not saying there wasn't positive feedback about any other segments in particular.
There's a lot of positive feedback for Year of the Week. It is
actually
loved.
was.
It is
No, that
internationally
actually was.
loved.
That
Yeah,
actually
it
was. The
Yeah,
comments love
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Like we got a lot of
bit, and,
we got a lot of history buffs that log on to our podcast to hear Year of the Week, and then they just click off.
Matt Bradley.
Matt Bradley. Name drop.
So this segment, we're trying to get our female listener base up a little bit. So and him being the closeted super fan of Taylor Swift that he is, we're gonna do Taylor time.
Taylor time. Didn't go well last week, but hopefully it's a bit better. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this.
Oh, Taylor
Ooh,
time.
serious.
Taylor time
Taylor
problems.
time jingle's gone.
Maybe it's not Taylor time. Maybe it's
I know he's gonna wild out and
Oh.
he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Taylor Swift fans.
Taylor time.
Taylor Swift fans are
Tay-tay time.
outraged at the moment. This is
So,
not the way to grow our female listenership base by playing Kanye West as the intro of Taylor time. But alas, we continue.
Alas.
Alas.
So the lyric for this Taylor time this week is
Fletch, you a big Taylor Swift fan?
I'm not a Tay-Tay. Oh, a Swiftie. Is that yeah,
Swiftie, yeah, true.
Not really a
So-
Swiftie. Also, you said Johnny was a closeted Taylor Swift fan.
like a super
Yes.
a closeted super Taylor Swift fan.
I reckon you kind of spread it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've started
Well,
to
on
be
the
more.
on the
yeah.
Ty Wade episode, he asked him, "Oh, are you a big Taylor Swift fan?" He goes, "Oh, no, not really."
But I think I am.
That's
I was
alright.
kind of like in denial that I was a big Taylor Swift fan, but she has just so many hits.
You're just out.
There's
You're out of
some
the
bangers
closet.
in there.
Yeah.
What?
We
That's an
can't- yeah.
achievement.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me.
That tea.
No, we
Alright.
don't keep going. That's the lyric. So when Taylor Swift says this, it's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. What are you thinking, Gianni?
What are you thinking, Fletcher?
I'm just trying to understand what that means.
Do you know what song it's from?
I know
Anti-Hero. Yeah.
Anti-Hero. Yeah, I didn't know the name of it.
Midnight.
You think it's a bit of a
It's me.
Mid.
midlife
it's-
crisis where it's kind
Yeah.
of like, you know what? Maybe it's not all of these ideal perfect men that I date that I always ruin relationships with. Maybe it's me.
I
And
was gonna
suck.
say, is she? No.
Self-sabotage
Campbell.
a bit there.
But I was gonna say, is she finally realizing that she is the common denominator in all these broken relationships?
I think so. That's what it sounds like.
But it's a love story. Baby, just say yes.
Because last week we had Boys Only Want Love If It's Torture from Blank Space. And it was like, what's she trying to say? Is she trying to say that she's difficult?
No, she's trying to say that boys are difficult.
All right, we're back. Campbell and I just had a fight.
No, the SIM card ran out of storage.
No, Campbell and I had a fight.
Massive
Fletcher,
fight.
who
That's
who
why
won the
Gianni's
fight?
put on the glasses again.
Yeah. Who won the fight, do you think, Fletch? Are we recording?
Johnny.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cam.
Yeah.
Picking on you today.
You can move it as close as you want. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
We did some really good analysis just before.
I hope the camera got it all, Rob.
It's all right. If it doesn't, we could just have a black screen with us talking about Taylor Swift.
We could have a bit of a blank space in it, maybe. Yeah, so I think Taylor Swift, honestly, is she's coming to the realization that she's not the easiest of people to date. Maybe the fandom, the superstarship has got into her.
We've
and-
just
we've
sparked
literally
outrage with an army, Campbell.
our female
Maybe-
listener base is going to
I've-
drop to like 15%.
I've got a bit of a theory about this one. I reckon does this on purpose to get material.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a
maybe.
hot take.
And now she's had enough, and now she's in a happy relationship. Hope it goes well. God
Well,
bless.
yeah,
But
lots of her
Travis
recent
Kelce.
stuff has been, lots of her recent stuff before when she was with Joe Alwyn, her last.
another
But
breakup from
everyone-
2023.
Yeah, but everyone thought they were going to be together forever. That was more like her songs, I think, were less based around breakups and more about other stuff like Evermore, Folklore.
Who's your favorite ex of Taylor Swift? It'd have to be. There's a lot to pick from.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I do like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Who else is there? Harry
Well-
Styles.
Harry Styles is good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
I'll
Oh,
do
John
some
Mayer.
research.
John Mayer's cool.
He's dated everyone.
Guitarist. Yeah. There's that the scene in Pitch Perfect where they sing songs from people that dated John Mayer. And someone goes, "Oh, what's love got to do?" And they're like, "Did Tina Turner date John Mayer?"
I got the list. We got Calvin Harris. He's pretty good
Calvin
as well.
Harris
I love
is
his
cool.
music.
I've seen him. He's good.
Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, I like him as well. These are nice
Loki.
guys.
Joe Jonas.
Oh, loser.
Taylor Lautner.
Oh,
Also, I find it really funny with Taylor Lautner, off topic, but isn't his wife named Taylor as well? So there's they're both
yeah.
They're both
That sounds
Taylor
like a bit
Lautner.
of a Taylor.
Yeah, and
time.
when he was going out
So
with
it's kind of
Taylor.
it's a Taylor time.
Wait, is his wife now? Or was if he married?
Yeah, the one that he married is
Oh,
Taylor
okay.
Lautner,
But
so-
also, if he married Taylor Swift, he would be.
Yeah.
But she'd keep her own name.
yeah, she would have to keep it. Imagine she changed it to another
Taylor
name.
Lautner and Taylor Lautner.
All the Swifties.
Shut up.
We're getting heated.
You just keep
We're
trying to
gonna have
push.
to cut for
you
another
push,
fight.
You push, you push, and you push, and you keep pushing, and you keep like making little, and it's
It's
just
just like a
you're just
poking the
you're
bear.
poking the bear. You're just trying to catch me out.
No, I'm poking the Chewbacca.
Oh!
No, okay. We need to hear this, Fletch. Do it again. That was
All right,
crazy.
I did mind to preface it.
that is what is
It's
that?
a constipated cat.
It's like someone getting stabbed
Pepe,
and
Pepe,
dying.
that's Pepe. That's what
Go,
Pepe,
Fletch.
If Pepe could communicate,
We
that's
need
what
to
he
hear
would
that
say.
again. Oh my god! If only you were here last week.
I've got to actually
Are you good at it? What
got a
other
few
impressions can you do, Fletch?
Let's have impressions corner. Sting it.
That's the sting.
So the main two I've got, I can do Donald Duck.
Yes, you can. Keep going.
This is gonna sound really weird.
Hidden talent. Do you bring that out at parties, Fletch? Oh, what's
I
Yeah.
do sometimes.
Is that for your? Can your parents do that?
No, I actually don't know how.
How did you find out that you can do that?
No,
You just one day you're like,
Really weird story actually. So
bad.
there's this YouTuber I always used to
don't
watch.
try to dab me up.
That was good. You're getting there. So there's this YouTuber who is like, he did like Call of Duty videos. He was called the Duck Voice, and I loved him. And I was like, I'm just gonna learn how to do it. So I learned how to do kind of like Mickey Mouse. Kind
Go
of.
on.
It's not that. It's not that good. It's
You got to speak in it.
Hey, I'm Mickey Mouse.
That's
I can't.
I could actually do a Kermit the Frog.
That's
here.
that's good. That's good.
Someday we'll find it. The Rainbow Connection.
That's
The
good.
lovers, the dreamers, and me.
laugh, Campbell.
I've got a good South African one.
Shout out Emma and Ty. Do it.
That's it.
No.
Do it. Mr. Culture?
I'm South African.
So high pitch as well.
Is our South African listener base gone?
What do you mean? They're inspired.
We've lost our Taylor Swift fan listener base, and but we've gained a Disney listener base.
That's good.
And Kermit the Frog.
Diverse.
And Kermit the Frog
I think
says
we're done
that's
with
great.
impressions on this podcast now.
No.
Thanks, man.
Well, this has been fun.
You're a great man.
Thank you.
Man.
It's nice to talk to you guys.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
I think that went well.
I think it did. Hopefully they enjoyed
Oh,
it.
we got the classic. I think that went well from Gianni. That's a good approval.
Yeah, but last week we said it was. Last week we thought it was a disaster, and it was like, okay.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe.